Classmates. So about gangs, it looks like the public perception on gangs is dependent on what the media shares. I mean, we tend to look at gangs as violent, involved with drug trafficking, human trafficking. I mean, that's something that usually comes out in the news. We don't technically consider what causes people to, live a lifestyle under the influence of gangs. We don't consider their strain they go through, any lack of opportunities they face throughout their lives that influences them to get into gangs. We don't consider that juveniles are very susceptible to becoming gang members. That it isn't just older thugs that are gang members. It's actually the youth that is involved with gangs. We don't really see what causes people to become involved with gangs. So I believe that the public perception on gangs isn't realistic. And the reasons that mislead society is because all we get is a bunch of news about how M13, has been trafficking girls or selling drugs, or the Crips doing this, or the gang wars. We don't see their actual strain or what causes people to turn into gangs. The underclass in the social ladder is basically minorities. It's composed of African Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, Cubans, Puerto Ricans that live under disadvantaged categories. And this underclass is very susceptible to being involved with gangs because I believe that prejudice ideas are to blame for the gang issues in America. And the upper class are generally white, and other classes, and they don't have the amount of community resources. They lack the proper representation for success in the social class ladder. The labor market is constantly shifting, and this causes minorities to stay in that cycle where they lack the proper, education or um, experience to kind of stay in their careers or have enough careers. They lack the proper job skills to keep their career. And as far as what how gangs would act in regards to having a member reaching a healthy part of their life, being successful, um, I don't believe gangs intend to uphold violence. Um, they don't. They're intending to find success through any means. The book technically explains that gang members want to find money the quickest way possible. I mean, they turn to human trafficking or assault or robbery, to find means of making money. But they also turn to white collar crime, which doesn't involve you know violence. So they just want to find a means to make enough money. And if one of their gang members has a positive way to make money or be successful, I think that they're very likely to glorify their, member, so they wouldn't have an issue. I don't believe that, or from what I've learned, that gangs want to always engage in violence to be successful. All right? Thank you.